Here we are in Sebastopol. We're at Elphick and Witter, and we have found a telephone pole where they have markings on the ground where they expect Verizon would like to put a small cell phone tower on. We're wondering how much microwave radiation we might have here. Let's take a look. Step back a little. I'm going to focus in on that, and we're going to see that it's got something, pretty low. 0.1, 0.2, got it. Let's see if we can make a phone call. This is an iPhone on Verizon. I can hear it ringing.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Okay, that's proof. There's just no significant gap in coverage here at this location in Sebastopol. No need for this cell tower at Elphick and Witter. Here we are, Gravenstein Highway and Hutchins, and we're at Alu's Hair Salon. And right in front of Alu's Hair Salon is one of those locations. Verizon wants to put a small cell phone tower on that. That would be a close proximity microwave radiating antenna device. Something I don't think we need. Let's see how much radio frequency microwave radiation we have here. Taking a look, I have to zoom in and focus on that. We got maybe 2, 4, got that, yeah, seen higher. Go ahead. This is an iPhone on Verizon, and I hear it ringing. A little noisy with the traffic.
Can you hear? Deborah, can you hear?
Yes, I can hear you.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank
Okay,
you.
bye.
All right, proof once again that there's no significant gap in coverage at this location of Sebastopol, which is Hutchins and Gravenstein Highway. Here we are in Sebastopol at McFarland and Woodland Avenue. It's a beautiful sunny day, and we're going to come take a look at this unfortunate pole that's been marked for a small cell phone tower by Verizon. There would be the antenna at the top, and we have markings down here on the street. So we're wondering whether we need this cell phone tower at all. Let's find out how much radio frequency microwave radiation we have here. So taking a look, I'm going to zoom in on that and then focus in. We have about 0.7, 0.5, 0.3. We have an iPhone on Verizon. Let's see if we can make a call. I can hear it ringing. Does she know to pick up the phone?
She's not clear.
Hi, you've reached...
Here we are at 7413 Woodland Avenue, and we've gotten reports that they don't have very good cell phone coverage here. So we're just taking a look up and down the street. That's down the hill. We're just down from Woodland, and so, or McFarland, I should say. And so here we go, looking up the street. Now we're wondering how much radio frequency microwave radiation might we have here. Let me focus in on that. And it's looking like 0.2, 0.1. Okay, that's pretty low. Let's see if we can make a phone call. All right, we've got an iPhone on Verizon. Let's see if we can connect in.
What is it?
I can hear it ringing.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me fine?
I heard it fine.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, even at 0.1 and 0.2 microwatts per meter squared of microwave radiation, there's plenty of signal to make a phone call. That's more than 5 bars on this iPhone. Here we are at Petaluma Avenue Homes, which is next to the Sonoma West Medical Center. And what we have is a sad story. We understand that people living on these upper floors, 3 people in succession, you will see that there's a power supply and a very large cell tower that is much too low to the ground. That should be another 100 feet in the air. So this cell phone tower, which is way too close to the ground and right in line with these second-story windows, should be up about another 100 feet. Let's find out how much radio frequency microwave radiation we might have here. And this is on an entirely different scale, and that's about 11. Let me tell you what that is on screen. All right? Let's see if we can make a phone call. It's an iPhone on Verizon. Let's see if we can make a phone call here. Looks like it's checking in. I can hear it ringing.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me good?
but not the one is voice is
Okay.
smaller.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, once again, proof there's no significant gap in coverage here, but there's just an amazing amount of microwave radiation at this unfortunate location. Here we are in Sebastopol at Swain Woods Terrace and Palm Avenue, and this is a beautiful neighborhood. And what we see as we sweep around, you can see that the houses here are very close to these telephone utility poles. And so we're just checking here on this hillside that has a vista of how much radio frequency microwave radiation might we have here. And I'm going to focus in on that and see 1.6, 1.7, somewhere around 2. Okay? Now let's see if we can make a phone call. This is an iPhone on Verizon. We've just dialed and we'll see what happens.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Can hear you loud and clear.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Okay, thank you. Once again, in this part of Sebastopol, we're at the top of a hill. We have no significant gap in coverage again. Here we are in Sebastopol at Hanson Lane and Covert Lane, and we're just taking a reading here, and we realize this has mostly the city-owned street poles, and we're wondering how much radio frequency microwave radiation do we have here. And I'm going to focus in on that. Not too much, like 0.5, 0.4. Okay, great. Let's see if that's enough to make a phone call. This phone is on a Verizon. I can hear it ringing.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you clearly.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
All right, proof again, once again, that just a little bit of microwave radiation, 0.1, 0.2, is sufficient for placing a phone call in this part of Sebastopol. No significant gap in coverage at this location. Here we are in Sebastopol, our 8th stop of the day, and we're at Heenan Court and Ellis Court. Very nice neighborhood. They're doing a remodel right over here. And wouldn't it be a sad thing to have a cell phone tower up here right in front of your newly remodeled home? Let's see how much radio frequency microwave radiation we have here. And I can't quite focus yet, but I will. And that's 0.6, 0.7. I've seen it up to 2, 3. Okay, good. Now let's make a phone call. All right, we got an iPhone on Verizon. I can hear it ringing. I bet you it's going to go through. What do you think?
Hello?
Can you hear me clearly?
Very clearly.
Thank
Loud
you.
and clear. Bye.
Bye.
Once again, no significant gap in coverage here. I think it's going to be 100% for the day. Here we are in Sebastopol. We're right here at Laguna Park Way and Johnson Street. Now what we can see here on the left-hand side is the Rialto Cinemas with a bunch of cell phone towers on top. And then over to the right, in the little opening between the trees, you will see the main cell phone tower that's downtown near the police station. So this is a place that gets a lot of radio frequency microwave radiation. Let's see how much we get. You can hear it, and this is the sound that comes off of the thing, and let's see what we're reading. Okay, turn it down a little bit, and we have seen up to 1,000. That's right around 700, 900, right around there. Let's pull out, turn off the sound. All right, well, clearly we're going to be able to make a phone call here, but the problem is these people sleep with this on all night long, and that's just way too much radiation in order to be able to heal while you sleep. All right, we have an iPhone or Verizon, and we think for sure this one's going to go through.
Definitely. Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Thank you.
Okay.
Here we are, last stop of the day. We're at Bodega Avenue and High Street, looking straight at the library, right ahead in the brown building, and then the lighter colored building is City Hall. Well, you can see that there's a large tower back there, so we're wondering how much radio frequency microwave radiation might we have here at this spot. Well, it sounds pretty ominous, and so taking a look at it, I'm going to focus in on that. And see that it's got 700, 800, but we've seen it as high as 1,000. There we go, about 1,000 right there. And so understand what we got. Is this enough to place a phone call? This is an iPhone of Verizon. Let's see what it can do.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Absolutely.
Good. Thank you. This is the last call for today.
Okay, great. Bye.
Thank you.
All right, so we've been to 10 locations in Sebastopol, 3 where they've already picked these so-called small cell towers, and the rest were just to show you that throughout Sebastopol, there's no significant gap in coverage. We also found out that downtown, you have significantly high levels of microwave radiation, and that does have an effect on people. So the people who live in town are already being compromised. We don't want the same thing to happen to the other neighborhoods.